Hey guys, welcome back to another Clean With Me. If you are new, I am Jessica. I'm a mom of 3 and I have 2 fur babies. Actually, wait, I have 3. We have a cat now. I have 3 fur babies. But in today's video, we're going to be doing some redecorating. I'm going to show you some tips and tricks on hanging stuff where it's damage free, and I'm going to be sharing decorating my daughter's room. She got a huge room makeover. We painted and moved her furniture around, and I decorated it all and got it all set up super cute in this video. We had it all, but we got lost with nothing left to say. So today's video is packed full of fun stuff, lots of cleaning, decorating, decluttering, and organizing. I hope you guys are ready for it. It's going to be a lot of fun, and the transformation is going to be huge. I absolutely love her room. When she got home from school on this day, I brought her in and showed her, and she was so excited. She said it felt like a completely new room, and she loves it so much. So I can't wait to share with you guys that process.
How I miss the sunshine, looking into those eyes, wishing that somehow we could go back again. One more time, baby, yeah. Oh. All right, before we tackle the big part of this video, which is my daughter's room, we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of tidying up down here. Whenever I have a big project like that one that we're about to see, I like to have the rest of my areas tidy. It just helps to clear my mind and I can focus on the project that I'm doing. So I just wanted to tidy up my living room really fast. This room gets crazy fast, but it's also very easy to clean because I kind of have a system for everything. So I love cleaning my living room. Actually, it doesn't take me long. It's so satisfying because I love it when it's clean, and like I said, I have a system, so it's pretty easy. Everything has a place, and it only takes about probably 10 minutes, 15 minutes if I'm doing the floors. I do have my little helper here today helping me with the floors, so I went ahead and got that started. I am taking up my throw blankets to wash those. I like to wash those periodically, once a week ideally, but sometimes I don't get it that often. And I will wash my throw pillows occasionally too, but on this day I'm just spraying them with some fabric refresher. So to dust today, I'm going to be using my Method Wood for Good. You can get this at Target, and it is my favorite for cleaning wood furniture. It smells amazing and it does such a good job. So I use this on my kitchen table and on like my coffee tables and end tables. Sometimes I will use something else, but when I have this, I use it. And I just recently went to Target and I grabbed 2 bottles, one for upstairs and one for downstairs. That way I wouldn't run out. Do you think about me now and then? I miss the sun, looking into those eyes, wishing that somehow. As a quick reminder, don't forget to stay tuned until the very end because I like to include some behind the scene clips, and that is one that you will get to see without music over it, so it's really cute. But I wanted to show you, this was my canister of my vacuum before I did the rug, so I wanted to empty it out so that we could start fresh and see how much we pull up from the rug. I feel like that's super satisfying when we can see what we pull up because we're seeing what we're accomplishing, and I feel like it just makes us feel better about it. So I like to do that. If it's one where you can see and it's clear, I like to empty it out first, vacuum, and then see how much I got up. And I got quite a bit up actually for as often as I do clean this rug.
I wanna tell you that I think you're looking just fine. I wanna tell you that I want you by my side. The way you move your body, the way I feel inside.
I was over on Instagram talking about candles and soy candles to be more specific, and I found one that I had in my cabinet. It is from an Amish store and it is amazing. So if you have an Amish store near you, they do sell them, but I'm super excited because I actually have one out for delivery today that I found on Amazon via a friend. She recommended them,
and they come in a really cute container. They're 100% soy plus beeswax, which beeswax is the healthiest type of candle, but they're harder to find and more expensive. And then soy would be next over your regular candle like you would get at Bath and Body Works, because they're toxic, and I still love them and I will still burn them occasionally. I feel like, you know, moderation, if you do it in moderation, it's fine. But I want to kind of transition to my main candles being soy or a soy and beeswax sort of blend. So I'm going to be sharing that in next week's video. I'm actually filming next week's video tomorrow, and I'm getting that candle as well as some other things that I'm really excited about, and I cannot wait to share with you. So make sure you are subscribed. Alright, I'm backtracking a little here because my voiceover went over the part, but I'm showing you these command strips. You can get them pretty much anywhere, and they're really easy to use. You just they're like a Velcro, so you stick them together, and then you're going to peel off the sticky backing. You're going to stick it to your picture. I use these to hang my small woods frames, like my big pictures of the family, and they work perfectly and they're damage free. So super easy to do it this way. So I'm just showing you how I do that. It's basically like any command hook, but instead of a hook, it's Velcro, and it makes it easy because you can just put it on the picture and then just stick it to the wall. So I love using these, but I want to disclaimer. These said that they were rated 16 pounds. And these wood frames that I hung do not weigh anywhere near 16 pounds. I would say they maybe weigh 5 pounds. These fell off the wall when I was filming. That is included in the behind the scenes. I was upstairs, I heard a crash. It scared the crap out of me, and it was these. And so I had went back and tried to put 2 on each of them, and they still fell down again. So do not recommend for anything heavy. This is my level. I got it on Amazon. Highly recommend one of these if you are going to be hanging things in your house. I use this all of the time, and I no longer need the help of my husband to help me hang things because this is just so helpful. So I put mine on a tripod. And as you can see on the wall there, the laser, it gives me a vertical and a horizontal line, and it's completely level. So I just use that as like my starting point to where I want to hang things, and then I like my guide, so I know to hang the other one exactly in the same spot. I don't know how to explain it better than that because I'm not good with words, but it just makes hanging pictures so easy, and that way you can make sure you get them even, especially if you're doing like a collage wall or where you're doing multiple things on a wall. This is where this would come in handy. So I hung them up there, like I said, and within minutes, once I went upstairs, they fell down. So it says 16 pounds. I would not trust it for anything over just maybe a pound. I will say though, I love them for hanging, like I said, my small wood frames or anything really light. I love using these, and I use them all over my house because it's just better than nails. It's easier and it doesn't damage your walls. So I'm back to square one with this space. I did kind of like them once they were hung up. At least the good thing that came out of this was I was able to see them hung up without damaging the walls. And I do think like they were okay, but they still were not what I want up there, especially with that thing in the middle. That it wouldn't have stayed that way. I would have hung it higher or gotten something else, but I'm still, now it's just got the little wreath thing there hiding my thermostat. My thermostat is under that. That's why that's hanging there. But I'm still on the look, which is fine. I'll find something. It's not a big deal, but that one didn't work out. But at least I know now. So now I'm going to go ahead and decorate my little 3-tiered tray for Valentine's Day. I've been seeing so many people decorate for Valentine's Day. I don't even start thinking about it normally until February, but I've been seeing it everywhere, and I was like, well, I should probably go ahead and do that. That way I'll at least have it out for a month or so, a little less than a month because I got behind, but I just keep a little bin in the basement with different seasons for my tiered trays, and I kind of will like accumulate things over the year that I see that are cute for it and whatnot, and I'll put them in those little bins and decorate for each season. So this is what I have for Valentine's Day.
Behind me, you're all about the things I never did, and
Okay, so now we are gonna see the before of my daughter's room. Now the furniture is already moved. If you wanna see what it looked like completely before, you'll have to go back a few videos, but it was this baby pink and the furniture was in different places, but that's all that's changed. This was the before. It was a complete mess because we had to take everything out to get her room painted, and I also went through everything and got rid of a bunch of stuff and decluttered. But we are going to start the process now of getting this room in shape, and you guys, I cannot wait for you to see the after. It is just so cute. Okay, so this is kind of the after, but this is like the midpoint. This is after our paint. So we did have cream carpet. She got new carpet, and then she had baby pink walls, and we went with repost gray in there, which is what we have in the rest of the house. And repost gray is great because it looks different in pretty much every room depending on the lighting. So I love it. It's a very neutral color, and it's light and bright and clean. That's my favorite part about it, is how clean that it is. So I talked to Kinsley about it beforehand, and she was okay with going with it. She was a little hesitant and worried that she wasn't going to like it, but when she walked in, the smile on her face, and I said, "You love it, don't you?" And she's like, "Yes, I love it. It's so pretty." So that's what we did. New carpet, new paint, repost gray, and I got her a bunch of new decor on Amazon. I also let her pick that out, and I will link everything that I purchased for her room down below, but most of it is from Amazon, which is great, makes it super easy, and is really inexpensive. I did get these on Amazon as well, and they are little stuffed animal hammocks, and they have a bunch of different ones, but I went with these, and I believe it was about $16 per hammock, and it comes with everything you need to hang it. However, I just decided to use tacks, because clear tacks, it's just easier, because what they had sent is like these screw hooks that you screw into the wall, and it would make a big hole, and that's fine, and you can do that if you feel like it's going to be really heavy. But I felt like this would be fine, so that's how I've done it. And I'm telling you, it's been up there for like a week now, and nothing has fallen down. It looks great. So that's how I did it. And this way she can store all of her stuffed animals, and she can still get them, and she will. She'll be like, "Mom, can you grab that one for me?" And I'll get whichever one she wants, and she can display them, because she is a girl who loves her stuffed animals. It looks cute, serves as decor, but it also gets them up and out of the way. And these hammocks did come with twinkle lights as well, which are really pretty at night. Her room at night is such a vibe, you guys. It is so pretty in there. She's got so many different little like twinkle lights and like candle lights you'll see later. So at nighttime, you just want to lay in there and relax. Her room is so cute. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and do the twinkle lights. I decided to kind of go ahead and like twist them through, which this process took forever. So I'm not showing you both of them, but they are so pretty, and they're just battery powered.
What's it like to be the one that he turns to when he's out of answers? What's it like?
I was so overwhelmed walking into this space on this day and not knowing where to start, but I wanted to share with you. I used my own advice. I just told myself, remember, Jess, like it's one step at a time. So the first thing that I did is went in and picked up any trash, and then I went through and picked up blankets and toys. I got the toys out of the way. I threw all of her toys just into a basket. I didn't worry about organizing them at this point. I just threw them all into a basket to get the toys out of the way. Visual clutter, it was throwing me off on what I needed to do. So that's what I was doing first, and then I got all the extra blankets out of the room as well. And you just take one step at a time. So pick one thing, do that, then pick another thing, do that, and it becomes so much easier. You'll reach a point where your head's clear and you can finally figure it out. I promise you.
What's it like to hold his hand when he tells you that you're all he wants? And it's midnight, oh, I'm thinking about him. I have got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name, and I'm running out of time.
I did get her all new bedding, and this is all from Amazon as well. These sheets are from Amazon and they are a brushed microfiber. I will leave the link below. These are our favorite type of sheets and the only sheets that I buy and keep in my home because they are so soft, and everyone that I have recommended them to has written me back. Not everyone has written me back, but a lot of you have written me back and said how much you love them, and they are definitely the best sheets ever, and I've tried a lot, and I'm also really picky, so I will link these for you guys below. I feel like they're very affordable as well.
And would he understand if I told him how I feel about him?
She picked this one. It came from Amazon. She wanted something blue, so we went with this one, and it is really soft and cute. I was going to wash it before I put it on the bed, but for the sake of showing you guys and like completing the room and just kind of seeing how everything looked together, I just threw it on and washed it later. That way we could see everything and I didn't have to wait because it takes forever to wash and dry and all of that. So I went ahead and put it on without washing, and it worked out fine. It is so soft, like I said. The cat thinks that the little balls are toys for her. That's the only problem. But I have had a lot of really good luck buying comforters off of Amazon. My oldest daughter's is from Amazon as well, and hers is also very soft and it's really nice. She's had it for a year now and it's still held up great.
I've tried, written down the
I just had this throw pillow in the living room and I decided to repurpose it up here. It's kind of seen better days. I want to find her a better throw pillow, but for now she just got that one. That was kind of the theme in this room. We did buy some new things, definitely, but we also reused a lot of old things and shopped the house. So I didn't spend a whole lot of money on this redecorating at all. All of the things that I bought from Amazon were very affordable, and everything else she either already had or I got from somewhere else in the house.
things I would say now. I keep rambling on. I sound so cliche. What I am trying to do is say I love you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And all the things that you do. Ooh, ooh. Sounds like a fool 'cause when you touch my hair, the words goes away.
This touch lamp is one of them. I had this in the house, so I just swapped out. She had the like turquoise blue one in there and she wanted to kind of phase that color out. So I swapped them and I put that one in the playroom and I put this one in her room, and it matches a lot better and she loves it. So that one was free.
Ooh, thought it was in my hands. Now I'm all confused, turning gold into sand. Don't know what you do to me. All I know is you can take my breath away. Yeah, 'cause when you touch my hand, it all goes away. The things I planned, the things I would say. Now I keep rambling on. I sound so cliche. What I am trying to do is say I love you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And all the things that you do. Ooh, ooh. Sounds like a fool 'cause when you touch my hair, the words goes away. What I am trying to do is let you know that when you touch my hair, it all just goes away. The things I plan to say. Oh baby, what I am trying to do is let you know that when you touch my hand, it all goes away. The things I plan, the things I would say. Now I keep rambling on. I sound so cliche. What I am
Everything on her dresser she already had. It was in her old room, so we just went ahead and kind of redid it, redecorated it, made it look a little different so it feels new, but it was not new. And I did have this Scentsy warmer that I had gotten, and it had just been kind of waiting around for when I needed it. And I decided to switch out her old pink Princess Tiara one that she's had in her room forever for this one. I just felt like it was neutral and would match her space more. It was more grown up big girl, which is what we were going for. This one's really pretty at night when the lights come on, the little holes the light comes out of those little holes and kind of reflects on the walls and just is so peaceful. And you can put different color bulbs in them, which I plan to try out eventually with her and see if she likes another color in there instead of just the warm light. But it's really pretty with just the warm light alone. But I went ahead and set that up for her new room. I wasn't sure in the beginning. I thought she did have a bookshelf in here, like a tall one, and I sold it thinking that I was going to replace it with another one that I liked from Target, which I still love that bookshelf. But after I let everything sit for a minute, and then once I completed this room and decorated it completely, I realized I really don't need it, and I think it would look cluttered in there. So I saved some money there and I made this one function. I was worried because she has so many books. My daughter loves to read, my son loves to read, so between the two of them they have so many books, and I was worried that I wouldn't be able to fit them on the shelf and or that they wouldn't look good. But I tried, and you'll see how it turned out, and I was happy with it. So it worked out. I don't need a bookshelf. I saved some money there and it worked out perfectly. Actually, I was thinking about what I just said, saying that I saved some money. When I sold her bookshelf, I probably bought all of the decor that I bought for her new room with what I got for that bookshelf. So really, I didn't spend any money on decor because I sold her bookshelf and took that money and bought all of the new stuff. So it worked out really good. I had that little stand in my guest room, and I thought it would be perfect for her room to just add in like a wood tone and to also raise her TV up, just give it some more interest, and I loved it. I love how it turned out, so it works perfectly in there. And now I am putting this is going to go above her bed. This was a whole thing. I use painter's tape to hang something that has more than one, and I hate things that have more than one. They drive me crazy. But the way I do it is the painter's tape, and then I poke a hole, and that way it gives me a good guide of how far apart I need them to be. And then I'll just go in and measure to make sure that I put it on level, and I never do. I never get it level the first time. So then I'll mark me a new hole, and then I'll go ahead and screw in the screws, and then it's level. I did struggle with this a little bit. You'll see that in the behind the scenes if you stay tuned. And once I got it up there, I decided that I feel like I put it too high, but I'm not going to do anything until I get her curtains. I'm waiting on another curtain rod. I ordered, there's out of stock at Target, and they had one, so I grabbed it. So now I'm waiting to get another one. So I'm waiting until I hang her curtains to fully decide what I'm going to do with this, but just as it is now, I decided that I had hung it too high, which was a bummer because I put 2 screw holes in the wall. But we'll see. I'm just going to wait until I get the curtains and see if it looks better that way, but I'm probably going to be moving it down.
I've been as cold as a bucket of ice. I've been trapped like curious mice, and I've been looking for a way out into the sparkling light. I've been a lost balloon in the blue, and like Tom free falling without a clue. I didn't know what to do until I first saw you, and now I never have to under rainy clouds.
I got these little candles on Amazon. I got me a cream set as well, and they have little twinkle lights around them, and they come with a remote, and you can put them on a timer. So I think it's 2, 4, 6, and 8 hours maybe, and I love that. And then they turn on at the same time every day that you had turned them on the day previous. So every night when it gets dark, they come on in her room for just a couple of hours. So when she goes in there to go to bed, they're on, and the vibe is so calming, and she loves them. And she picked that color. They do come in cream, blue, I think there was a red color, a purple color, and I think a pink color as well, but I'll have them linked.
I've been so deep down under the ground, looking for answers.
So while I was doing her books, I went through them and took out some that she would no longer want. And then I also took out some for Hanky that I thought he would like. Some were about tractors and some were baby books from when she was a baby. So he got a bunch of new books as well.
Just had no clue until I first laid my eyes on you, and now I never have to free.
I absolutely adore this little magazine rack or whatever you want to call it. They did have different sizes as well in this one, but it's so cute. So she has a little reading nook now, and I put some of her like joke books and bedtime story books in there that she reads a lot, and she has that little egg chair there so she can sit in there, get all cozy, and pick a book. And in this scene, I do have those baskets there, but I did end up moving them. I didn't end up liking them that way, so that didn't stay. But I love that little reading nook there, and that used to be where her bookshelf was. So I'm super happy that I decided to just not do the bookshelf.
The world left you burn, 'cause the flames are really high all over the world. We don't need no fuel or fire for our love to burn, 'cause the flames are really high all over the world.
All right, are you all ready to see the after? Now, there may be a few minor tweaks that I make to it after this point, especially curtains. That's actually not minor. We are going to be doing curtains in here, but for the most part, this is her room done. It's definitely a big girl room now. It's so pretty and soothing. I love the more neutral colors. It's not so bright pink and everything pink. I love that she went with some blue tones. I think that that's so pretty and a little bit different for a girl, because normally girls go for pink and purple. So I loved that she picked blue, and I love all the boho vibes and the cream colors. It's definitely what's in style now, and so it's easy to find. So that makes it easier when you are shopping. But like I said before, I will have everything that I used to decorate and that I got off Amazon linked in the description for you if you want to get them as well. But let me know in the comments if you love her room, and let me know if you have any questions about anything that's in there as well. So this is for her to hang her little Polaroid pictures. She got a Polaroid camera for Christmas, and so when she takes a picture, she'll be able to hang it on there. We already have a few on there. We took one of her and I in her room, a little selfie, so that's hanging up there. She took one of her cats, so there's a picture of Zoe up there. This wall is plain right now, and I haven't decided if I want to hang something on it or not. I honestly kind of like the simplistic vibe of nothing on it, but that doesn't mean that I won't find something in the future that I feel like is perfect for that wall. So we'll see. Moving into her bathroom, it was well overdue for a deep clean. So I'm just showing you some up close and personal shots of the filth, and we're going to go ahead and clean in here. I do need to go under her sink and declutter a little bit as well, but for the most part, her drawers and under sink are organized pretty well. It would literally take me 10 minutes to do, but I do need to go through. I think there's some things down there that probably need to be thrown away, but overall, I feel like her bathroom is pretty much the way that I want it, especially after we're done. You'll see once I'm done. And in here, I used all things that I already had. I brought from other parts of the house. The thing that's hanging on the shower is new. I got that from Amazon. I picked it up because I felt like it matched her vibe and it was great for organizing. And I really didn't buy it with how I was going to use it in mind, but I knew I would use it somewhere. So for now, it's hanging in her bathroom, not there. You'll see where it's hanging. And I figured we could put hair stuff in there or bathroom stuff or something. And definitely as she gets older, she'll find stuff to put in there as well. But I just couldn't pass it up. It was so inexpensive, so cute, and matched everything. So I went ahead and purchased that. And I think I said that was from Amazon as well.
May you always find your way to higher ground. May you always keep your head held up high. Pretty little thing, you're a diamond in the rough. shining from within. I can tell that you're
I painted her bathroom a couple of years ago. It used to be a bright blue turquoise. I don't even know. Honestly, I hated it. It was the color it was when we moved in, and I painted her bathroom a couple of years ago. This is actually alpaca, and I love this color, alpaca, so I do highly recommend it if you're looking for a neutral. It is a very neutral gray. It's so pretty. I almost did alpaca in her room, but the reason I did not is because I already had leftover reposts from when we did the rest of the house, so it saved me like $200. So, of course, I'm going to save $200 and just do the repost. Now, when you're looking at them, like from her room into the bathroom, you cannot honestly tell that they're even a different color. So, it doesn't bother me at all. You can actually see in the corner there by the shower some of that blue left over because I'm obviously not the world's best painter. They kind of ran it up over the shower, and I think I would have basically had to paint over the shower to cover it, and I didn't, but we'll see. Maybe one day I'll be able to figure out how to get it off, or maybe if you have any tips on how I can get that off. But Alpaca by Sherwin-Williams is a great neutral color.
You are my past, pretty little thing. You're a diamond in the rough, shining from within. I can tell that you're tough.
I also have an older video where I redid her bathroom. Her cabinets were oak and her handles were different, and then she had a different mirror, which was actually, they freaking glued it to the wall. It was a nightmare. They used like liquid nails, and it like ruined the glass, and it put a hole in the wall. We had to do like repairs, but it was a whole thing. But she got new lighting, the paint on the cabinets, a new mirror. I got that mirror from Amazon, and new paint, and it's just night and day different how good her bathroom looks now.
I've been wondering about you. They said that just one look and I'd get caught too. 'Cause there's something about you, and you know it too. All I do is think about you. Your eyes, your scent, your touch is all I dream of. Now I can't live without
I've mentioned it before in several videos. Whenever I clean the bathrooms, I have this little hose attachment. It's around $20. I'll try and remember to link it. Actually, you know what? I think it's always linked in the description box. At the bottom of my description box, if you check, I have a long list of links, and that's my most frequently asked for links, and they're always there. And I'm pretty sure I have it in there. I think I called it like the pet shower sprayer. Technically, that's what it is, and I do use it to give the dogs baths, but it works great for little kids too, washing their hair and rinsing it out. But I love it for washing the shower. When you have a shower like this, when you wash the walls, taking a cup to rinse them off is a nightmare. And with this, I don't have to do that. As you can see, I can just spray it all down and it works so perfectly. Love it. It's a must-have.
Things, and never did I give in, just 'cause the thought of being vulnerable made me feel less than I am. I have never felt home till you entered my door.
Alright, so I pulled some things from her old, well, these are not from her old room, but those are from her old room. I actually pulled that from underneath the kitchen sink and cleaned it up, and I pulled a candle out. I basically went around my whole house and shopped my house to not spend any money, but to kind of redecorate in here just a little bit. So I've had these for years and years and years. I bought them from Walmart probably 8 years ago, maybe more, and they literally sat in my closet because my battery died, but they literally sat in my closet that whole time because I didn't know where to put them, but I think they look pretty cute in here, so I'm gonna hang those up and reuse this stuff. And also I wanted to show you that I'm using this empty prescription bottle to keep like nails and screws and things in, and I just bring this around with me. Tacks will fit in here as well. I like to use tacks, as you've seen, so this is just a great little tip. Just take an old prescription pill bottle to put all of those little things in, and then it's just really easy to carry around.
Really like how these turned out in here, and I'm happy that I didn't have to spend any money to find something to go there. I already had it, so it worked out perfectly. I already had the shower curtain as well. I had recently switched that out. It was one of my old ones that I had put up, and it had been in storage for a year or two, and I pulled it out and put it up, so it's like brand new for her. And now her bathroom is so clean and tidy looking, and did you hear Bailey bark? She's outside. She wants in. But I love how it turned out, and I love that I didn't have to spend any money in here. I used all things that I already had. I did go ahead and put one of these little Scentsy fragrance flowers in here. I love these because they not only serve as decor, but as an air freshener, and they last about a good month. So I feel like they're really worth the money. And you just pop it out and put the little flower in there. You're gonna keep hearing Billy probably, unless I go let her in really quick. I'm trying to finish this voiceover up though. But anyways, they freshen up the bathroom, and it smells amazing, and it just looks like decor, so kind of nobody would even know. And I had this little Grove Collaborative dish for years, and it was under my kitchen sink, so I just repurposed it. I hope you love how everything turned out. Don't forget to leave me a thumbs up, and if you're new, subscribe. That way you don't miss any of my videos. I have a lot of good content coming for you this year. Don't forget to stay tuned for the behind the scenes and see what all happened during the filming of this video, because a lot happened, and I will see you guys next week.
Say something like you love me and make my day, like you always do, like you always do. Hold my hand and look me in the eyes.
Okay, well, there goes the other handle. In case you were wondering what just happened, one of the handles was already broken, but now they're both broken, so I need a new basket. Yay!
Do you think that that pillow is for you? Did I take your blankies off the couch? And now you has nowhere for to lay. Poor pitiful thing. Poor pitiful Tucker.
Hello. What's the issue here? Oh, that's good. Hit a stud. I don't know if that's gonna be far enough though. Please don't be crooked. Ding ding ding. Oops. Okay. Well, this thing is uneven or something. Because it's not all the way against the wall. It's crooked! It's this side needs to go up. Is that why? Were we not on there right? Please just tell me that it was because it wasn't on there right. Oh, that's better. It's because it wasn't hung right. Yes! Yes, honey chow. Although I think I might have hung it a little too high. Here's a real behind the scenes for y'all. Anything that I was taking out of her room, it came out in the hallway. So now I've got to deal with all of that off camera. And I've got the blankets that I washed earlier air drying. So it's chaos out here. There's actually a lot of cleaning that goes on behind the scenes that I don't film. You bad kitty. What do you think about your new room? What do you think about your new room? Huh? Aww. Why are you so sweet? Here, look, come here. It's a perfect bed for Zoe. What do you think? You lay there? Chill out? You don't like it? Okay. I hear something. What is that? Oh, it's the cat! You little... Do you know that you just about killed me of a heart attack? Did you know that? No! Okay, well, that totally forgot I had that in my hand. You're done. Oh my god. What an absolutely terrible idea. Okay.